Hello, it's Coach Michelle, and today we are going to do a hip flow workout. So we're going to loosen up the hips. I know mine get really tight. I know a lot of people's hips get really tight. So we're just going to loosen them up a little bit so they flow a little bit better. We're going to lay down on our mat. We're going to go through 8 moves. We're going to go through them twice. So we're going to do a couple of warm-up moves before we get started. So you're just going to lay down with your palms down, and you can have your leg bent or you can have it straight, and we're just going to do some hip circles going toward the right, so clockwise. And the first 2 warm-up, we're just going to go straight through the minute, and then the next 8 moves will go 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And 5 more seconds, we'll reverse direction and reverse. And then we'll go to the left leg. So just keep going. My music stopped. So just keep going with that right leg circling. Okay, we're back. And you're going to go to the left leg circling. So laying down with that left leg. Going one direction. So I'm going towards the left. So counterclockwise. And breathing in and out, and you're trying to keep your back down on the floor there. For about 4 seconds, we're going to reverse and reverse. So just nice hip circles. You're just trying to activate the hips. And then in about 10 seconds, we're going to get on all fours. So keep circling. And then you're going to get on all fours. 3, 2, 1. And then with the right leg, you're going to circle one direction. So I'm going clockwise with my right leg, keeping the back nice and flat, like you're balancing a glass. Keep going and reverse. Keep going. I'm just going to adjust my screen over here. And I'm not sure why. There we go. And hopefully you did the left leg. We'll just come back on. We'll do a couple rotations. And a couple the other way. Give me a little bit of extra time here before we go into our first move. Okay. So sit down, we have a couple seconds before we go into the next move. So we're going to do what's called a 90-90 stretch. So we're going to have the right knee forward. We're going to have the left leg, so the right knees in like a 90 degree, and then the left is behind you and it's in a 90 degree, as best as you can do that. And then about 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can either stay here or you can come forward a little bit, and your goal is to try to get both knees down onto the ground. So come forward as you can. Maybe you can only go this far. Maybe you're happy just sitting up straight here. If you need to change the position a little bit, you can. So I'm going to try to come forward. Just come forward and stretch. And I have really tight hips, so this move is a challenge for me. And switch. So you're going to bring your left leg forward, your right leg back. Sitting up straight. As you come forward, just feel that stretch of the back leg. And then the next move we're going to do is knee to chest. You're going to lay down and you're going to bring your right knee into your chest. Just hold it. Just hold here. Rock back and forth and reverse. Just rock back and forth. And 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Rest. We're going to go on to the pigeon pose. And you're going to bring your right leg forward. Now, the goal, if you're super flexible, the goal is to have your leg in a 90-degree angle. 90-degree angle. I can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck this leg in. I'll kind of go more on an angle here. And you're just going to come forward. So either sitting up straight or you're going to come forward with your hands. Just back and forth, gentle stretch. And we're going to reverse. So the right leg is straight. I'm just on an angle just so you can see me. And just hold. And rest. And then keep resting, and I'll show you the next move. So you're up on a plank, or you're on your knees, and you're bringing your right leg out like so, and then your left leg out like so. So if you're able to, come up on a plank, bring your right knee up towards your right elbow, and your left leg up towards your left elbow, and switch. Switch. And breathe. And left. We should be able to get one more after this. And right. Hold. And left hold. And rest. We'll do a figure 4 stretch in a couple seconds here. So you're going to be sitting up, and you're going to have your right foot on your left knee, and begin and just gently pushing down on that right knee for a little more of a stretch. If you need to support under your left leg, you can just hold and switch. So left knee, left foot over right knee, gentle little push. So keep going. I notice my music keeps stopping, not sure why, but we'll rest. So we're going to do a seated spinal twist next. Okay, let's begin. So you're sitting with your left knee, and put your right foot over your left knee. Just put your arm like so, look over the left shoulder, and we're just going to hold till we switch to the other side. Keep holding. And switch. So left over right. And looking over your right shoulder. Just gonna check our time here. So about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're going to do, in about 8 seconds, we're going to do a butterfly stretch. So you're just going to grab both feet and let's begin. So you're going to grab your toes if you're able to, maybe grabbing your ankles, and just gently with your elbows, push down ever so slightly. And sitting up nice and tall, coming forward if you're able to. And you've got about 15 seconds. So you're either coming forward or you're kind of sitting and pushing down with your elbows, or you're coming forward, grabbing your toes and pushing down with the elbows that way. And rest. The last move before we repeat all the moves over again is a kneeling side stretch. So you're going to be on your left knee with your right leg out, and begin. Just bring your right arm over and just hold. Come back up. Bring it over to your left. Hold. And come back. I think we could do one more and then we'll switch. And let's switch. So you're going to have your right knee down, your left leg out. It's okay if this leg isn't completely straight. Coming over to the right, you can try to touch the ground. And back. And back. And rest. We went over our time, but that's okay. So we're going to go back to the 90-90. And let's start with the right. And let's begin. So you're just sitting up, coming forward if you're able to, or maybe it's just fine for you to just be sitting up. You're trying to, again, push those knees down to the ground. Let's switch. So left. Going forward. And then we're going to go to the knee to chest. So we're going to lay down. And we're holding the knee to the chest. Couple more seconds. And switch. So left knee. And we're going to go to that pigeon pose. Seconds here. 4, 3, you're going to bring the left leg back and sitting up. And then we're going to switch left. Spider-Man pose. So rest. And we'll get ready for the Spider-Man pose. So you're going to be on a plank, or maybe you're just on your knees and you're just bringing the right leg like so. And the left leg. Okay, so plank, right, coming up, left, coming up, and right. Let's hold for a little bit. And left, and right, and left. And hold, rest, and you're going to do your figure 4. So you're going to bring your right knee over your left, right leg over your left knee. And you're going to just gently push down. And switch. Breathe and rest. So we are doing our seated spinal twist. So we're going to have our left leg, bring our right foot beside our left knee, and you're just going to reach back. And let's reverse. Just going to keep an eye on the time here. Reach back. Keep looking over that right shoulder. And rest. We're going to do the butterfly stretch. So begin. You're either holding at the ankles or you're holding at the toes, and just gently pushing with your elbows. Coming forward. And we have the kneeling side stretch. Coming up in about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're coming up with our right leg out, going towards the left. And just stretch. And just hold, come back up. Let's do one more here on this side. Let's switch, so the left leg is out. Stretch with your left arm over your head. And come up. And left arm. Just hold. And let's do one more. And let's come up. Let's do a breath in and out. One more in. Breathe in and out. And thank you for joining me for the hip flow today. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.